Hey guys, so today we're looking at a messenger bag from the brand Alpaka, and this is the Alpha Messenger in the VX21 limited edition X-Pac material. I'm going to tell you all about this bag. Now, the brand did send this to me to review and to experience. I specifically requested this and the Elements backpack, and they're the first things that I've tried from the brand. And it's a brand that I've actually known for a while. I think that they have a really good complete lineup of products, and that's really where they excel. It's sort of like a one-stop shop for urban gear, essentially. They've got a lot of small packs, pouches, like tech pouches and different variations of pouches, and basically entire systems of, linking your keys and basically a complete packing system, which is really great. Most things come in like a sleek color as well as a sleek design. Now this is the one that caught my eye from the start when I found out about the brand, the messenger bag, because it really comes in at a, from what I've seen, like a unique size. You can see it kind of, the overall size of it is kind of like a laptop, maybe like a 15-17 inch laptop. I can't tell you actually if a 17-inch laptop would fit. I think so, because I personally don't carry a 17-inch laptop, but it's gonna fit, laptops fine, I think. And we'll take a look inside. But let me give you a body shot to show you how this bag wears and looks, because I think the highlight of this bag is that is really the look of it. It rides very high. It's built that way, as you'll see, and I think it's so comfortable because it kind of attaches high onto your back, and it doesn't flop around unless you really overpack the bag, but you really shouldn't do that with a messenger bag like this. So yeah, take a look, guys. Alright, so we're going to drop down and take a closer look at what this bag is all about. Now already you can see the X-Pac material, right? Basically a ripstop type of very rugged material. Now you have to have experienced X-Pac to really know how sturdy it feels. It's got an obviously water resistant, waterproof nature about it, and you can tell that this is not gonna easily rip. It's highly abrasion resistant, so it's a really great material. But they do come in this kind of crosshatch pattern, so you have to be okay with that. I think it fits an urban environment perfectly. Very, very sleek looking. So look, you can see they nailed the design, right? And I'm gonna tell you a few things I actually don't like about the bag as well, and places they could improve, because I think then it would really be perfect. But I'm gonna start with the strap. Alpaka makes quite unique straps. So let's see if there's a better way to do this. Yeah, so you can see this material is very interesting. It's a really thick foam with kind of an interesting pattern. I'm not sure that these bumps, these ridges add to the comfort, but I can tell you that the thickness of the foam definitely does. So that is very unique. It's a very wide strap, and I think it works really well with this design. Now the one thing to note is I told you guys that this bag wears high. Now this strap, basically when you saw me wear it, it was essentially extended almost all the way out. So you really can't wear this low if that's what you want. It's not really meant to sit at your side. It's really meant to be high, riding high on your back. So that's one thing you have to know. I actually think that's a plus, and I like that feature. So this buckle system is unique. It's kind of like a fidlock, but it's not officially the proprietary fidlock. It kind of slides into place, but does have a magnetic attachment as well. So I think this is very, very secure. You'll see when you actually wear it, and I think it definitely easier to use than traditional buckle, so I do like that. I rarely actually take the straps off messengers or slings, so it really doesn't apply so much to me. Now, the bag has this really nice carry handle that I found myself using a lot, right? So I think it's perfectly placed, it's very strong, and it just works the way it should. So no issues with that. The main issue that I found as soon as I used the bag was really this front system. So the way it opens up is this here. You could see it's fidlock, right? So when you get your hand in there, it's very easy to manipulate, and boom, it's done. But it's really difficult when you're wearing the bag to close it one hand, because this covering kind of gets in the way, right? The benefit of this design, I guess, is that it's more secure. It's gonna be pretty hard for someone to get in and then do this without you noticing, right? And it does, you can, if it lines up, it does attach by itself, right? But when you're reaching over like this, it's really kind of tough to manipulate that because of this flap that covers it. So I kind of wish I would have, they would have sacrificed a little bit of the security for me personally, and then either gone with a magnetic flap attachment altogether, or had the buckle a little more visible and accessible, because for me the function matters a little bit more than the look sometimes, and this is one of those situations where this actually was an inconvenience. I couldn't really quickly open and quickly close the bag. I had to use two hands, get this, make sure it's under there, and then boom, right? So that's the biggest and probably the only downside of the bag. I do like a very simple layout. So you just have a plain front pocket, and I love the orange interior. It sticks out. Pretty straightforward organization that, again, just works. I would drop my wallet here, AirPods, keys, like that, and you get a pretty expandable front. So I don't like quick access pockets that are tiny, and this is not one of those. So you can fit a lot in the front. Now here, I like that they put this little webbing so that you get this volume expansion, but it actually, all the material sits in very securely in here, right? So I think that's a really good design. There's no exposure to the outside essentially. Now here's your laptop tablet sleeve, and I found that in use this actually was nice. It's nice that you can kind of more securely stow the laptop or any tech stuff away, or papers actually, and then you get a surprising amount of volume in here. Again, look at how much it can expand, right? So yeah, I mean, it's gonna wear obviously less comfortable if you pack it out like this, but still works and still closes. But we go back to this downside where if it's packed out, it makes it even harder for this to stretch out and reach here and close. So aside from that, rugged bottom, everything about it is awesome, right? This is, I'd have to check what denier they've used here, but it's basically a Cordura material. Feels like ballistic nylon. So again, ultra thick and rugged feeling. So great bag, guys. It, I guess, is a tad expensive, but if you really care about having a good messenger bag, I think it's worth it. It retails around $170 US. Alright, so let me know what you think if you've experienced the brand Alpaka, and I'll see you in the next reviews. Bye.